Hello everybody and welcome back into Coca-Cola Coliseum for some more Toronto Marlies hockey action. The Marlies taking on the Lehigh Valley Phantoms in Game 3. A chance to seal it here tonight in front of the home crowd. Can it be done? That's the question. We're about to find out. Draw one back by the Phantoms. They have it off the face-off. York inside, looks to the goal, to the net, and a good steal by the Marlies early on. The home team, Toronto. Anderson fires this down and deep. That goes around and finds Michaelis. Makes his way in front and a backhand right on. That's handled down by Sandstrom. Frost. Marlies trying to end it here in a sweep situation. Here's York. Centers to Rubstov. Phantoms know that they need to win here tonight. Somwa gets it in deep. Anderson's after the puck. And to it first comes Lehigh. 3.5 already gone in the opening period. In comes Lehigh down that right side. Shot to the goal. Won't make it there. Here's Joey Anderson on the hit. He'll play that down into the Lehigh ice and all the way around to find Soma to the net. Shoots, and he sends it off the mark and wide. Manel, he'll dangle his way. What a play. Couldn't get it to the goal, though. Kept inside by Toronto. Michaelis, he had it, took a bump. Goes after it in the corner for York. York ahead. Here's Butterman at center. And here come the Phantoms. Down the middle, in on the left, looking to the net. Shooting, kicked away by Mrazek, his first test tonight. Another one, that's right on. Mrazek with 2 saves in a row there. Brett Cini for Toronto down the left side and in the Lehigh zone. That goes around. He'll find help in Hogberg on the right. In the corner, going after it. Toronto looks for it. Here's Hogberg. And he has it for Lehigh and gets it out to center ice. Anderson to Dahlstrom. Back ahead through center. Mayhew. Phantoms on the left. Taken down by a hit. Dahlstrom. Here's Semyonov. Back ahead to Brett Cini. He has a step to the net. Shoots. And that one snatched up by Sandstrom. Played it down in front. Has to be careful. Here's Mayhew in his own zone. To Willie. Up and he finds Forrester, who's hit on the play. Sushko. Here's Hallwell. 8.5 to go in the first. Carl Dahlstrom with a step in. Couldn't get a shot to the net. Mayhew. And here come the Phantoms. Just under 8 to go first period. In comes Lehigh. Gave it away to Mac Hallwell in the right corner. That's turned over to Forrester. Phantoms to the net. Stopped by Mrazek. He's down and he has that. Semyonov for Toronto. Through the middle. In over the blue line. Here's Toronto inside. Drop pass. That's started to Chitsev. And he came right down the middle, but Sandstrom made the stop. And he holds on for Lehigh. Fans were ready to erupt on that. Nothing doing there, but close calls. Here's the draw, right side of the net. One back by the Marlies. A shot by Hallwell, wide and over the goal. That finds Chad Chris. He shoots to the net, blocked. Kapaka in front. Tries to settle it down, held off. And that pass, again cut off. Some bodying there and a penalty coming to Toronto for tripping. Automatically caught by the referee, and that will be a Lehigh power play, their 5th of the series. They're 0 for 4 against Toronto in this series. The Marlies haven't had a power play look in this series. Here's the draw to the left side of the net. One back by the Marlies, and Kivihome's there to get it down the ice for Toronto and kill off some penalty time. It's Willie. In the corner of his own zone, he finds help in Morgan Frost. Down that left side, the Phantoms. Here's Bunneman on the right. Bunneman in, looking, shooting! Knocked away by Mrazek. Got it with the right side. That was his blocker, and it's played down the ice. Sandstrom will play it behind the goal. And a little bit of miscommunication on that play, but the Phantoms do get it back. Willie. Here's Frost, one-on-one on Joseph Duszak. Looks in, shoots, and he fired it over the net. May have hit a stick in front. Here's Antti Soma, 2.5 to go in the period. Fired in by Toronto. High riser. That goes in behind the goal. Now again, stolen. Here's York in his own zone across. Power play done. They're 0 for 5 against Toronto in this series. In come the Phantoms. On the right, Rubstov to the net. Tripped. And another power play coming up again. With just a minute 23 to go in this opening period, Lehigh to their 6th power play of the series, 0 for 5. Power play has not been working wonders as the way it did back in round 1. The Marlies have found a way to shut the door, and that's why Lehigh is struggling to score. Phantoms in the first 2 games in this best of 5 have only scored a single goal. They're getting outscored in this series 6-1. Marlies scored 2 in the first game, 4 last game, and a 4-0 win last game, a shutout. Here's Philip Kral, moves in, looks and drops for help. Anderson, and in tight quarters, found nobody. And out come the Phantoms, but they lose the puck. And is that going to be another penalty? It is. They're going to call that boarding. It looked clean, and Philip Kral's going to head off in frustration. He can't believe it. It's going to be a 5-on-3 for Lehigh. with just 10 seconds to go in the period. 2 extra men on the ice for the Phantoms. Here's the face-off. Clock has been reset to 8.6. Draw 1. Dusak clears, and that should do it for the period and help Toronto get out of a sticky situation. Scoreless through 1 in Toronto. Your stats for that first period of play. Well, we're scoreless after 1. Shots a goal 5-3 Lehigh. Face-offs are 4-1 Toronto. Hits 5-3 Phantoms. Power plays Lehigh 0-1. On the power play, Toronto hasn't had one. Phantoms on a 5-on-3 to start the second period. For a minute 37. Welcome now into this second period. 37 seconds on a 5-on-3. Marlies Phantoms scoreless after 1. Here it's stolen. Frost has it back. A shorthanded goal last game for Toronto on a breakaway. They get it back. 19 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Kept in. Shot. That redirected wide. Trying to get back in his net. And set up again. Drop pass. One man back on the ice. Frost to the goal. Blocked by a Marley. In behind the goal it goes. Somwa has it. He'll find help in Dahlstrom. And it is offside against the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. Affiliate of the Philadelphia Flyers. The Toronto Marlies, the affiliate of the Toronto Maple Leafs. And here comes the face-off. One back by the Phantoms. They control off the face-off. Frost gave that away. Cini. Vanel back ahead to him. 30 seconds to go. Short-handed for Toronto. Anderson after the puck, but again the Phantoms do it first. Drop pass to York. Early in the second, we're scoreless in Toronto. Here's a step in, looking, shooting, knockdown, rebound. He got that too. Anderson's there, clears off a body, not out. Kept inside by the Phantoms, dug along the boards. Here's Manel, gets that back ahead to Philip Kroll, and he'll flip it down the Lehigh ice. Racing after it, Joey Anderson. Here's York to it, and another penalty coming to Toronto. It'll be their 4th of the game. Phantoms 0 for 3 on the power play. They're now 0 for 7 in this series against Toronto. This will be their 8th look. Did nothing on a 5-on-3. They've had many chances with extra men on the ice and haven't been able to convert. One back by the Marlies, and they pick it up and clear it down. It's a cakewalk for them right now as Lehigh not able to set anything up. Sushko on the left brings it in, and it's right back out again by Toronto and flipped in behind the goal. It's picked up by the Phantoms in their own zone again. It's played further on. Forster back out. Kapaka's there and right back in. Great job by Toronto on this penalty kill. They look unstoppable at the moment. Here come the Phantoms. 40 seconds left. Big hit there. There's Jack Kapaka, and again he'll send it the rest of the way down. Takes a weird hop off the stanchion, and York to it. Just about gave it away. Had to be a little bit more careful that time. Sushko, and finally back to full strength. Phantoms 0 for 8 on the power play in this series. Here's a pass in front. Loose it came, and Mrazek made the save. 7 gone in the middle period. Fired in by Toronto. Goes around and finds Jack Kapaka. Makes his way to the net. That one stopped. It's loose in front. Marley's trying to find it. And that is offside against Toronto just before the halfway mark of this game. Brett Cini leads the team in points. 6 goals, 1 assist. 6 goals for Brett Cini. Man, has he been something. He has 3 goals in this series so far. That takes a weird hop in front of the goal. Here the pass to Frost. And that's played off. Now Anderson flip back in. York to it in his own zone. He has Frost on the right. Toronto gets it back to Anderson, but offside. Marlies need to find a way to be onside. Just passing the halfway mark here of this third game in downtown Toronto. Marlies trying to finish this thing on home ice here tonight and sweep the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. Draw one back. Here's Benel. Fires. It's off his stick, and Butterman kicks it back in. Dahlstrom. Here's Jeremy McKenna. He's off to the races. Lost the puck off a broken stick. Here's Rubstov in. Looks from the corner. In behind. That pass found nobody but the Marlies, and McKenna gets it ahead for Toronto. Down into the Lehigh zone. Takes a weird hop. It's knocked back behind the goal by Sandstrom. Semyonov found it. He looks for a wrap opportunity. Rubstov kept in. Brett Cini picks his way to the net. Fanned on the shot going wide, and a penalty's coming to Lehigh for holding. Holding will be the call. You could clearly see the hold, and he didn't get the shot to the net because of it. Toronto's going to have their first power play of the series, and it's deadly moments now. Draw one back by the Phantoms, trying to kill the call. Here it's in behind the goal. Glendenning has it back, and he'll send it down the ice. Good play by Lehigh. Got to be careful. Marlies power play best in the league this year, and you'll see why. Fired in by the Marlies here. Seeney's to it first, looks to the net, in shoots. Sandstrom down, has that. Holds on for the Phantoms with 1:04 to go in the Toronto power play. We've had a quiet one from downtown Toronto. This whole series has been quiet. 2-1, 4-0, and tonight 0-0 right now. Here's Clendenning in his own zone. He'll clear. Gets by the head of Hallwell and back down. Under a minute to go in this power play. Lehigh doing a good job so far. Here's Joey Anderson. Plays that over the Mac. Hallwell ahead for Brett Seeney. Seeney looks in. He has help and Soma. Drop pass. Found nobody but Forster, and he'll get it back down the ice. And that'll do it for the Toronto power play. 0 for 1 in this series. Lehigh is 0 for 8. Here's Brett Seeney with a step in. Makes his way inside. That goes to the corner. Anderson's after it. Took his man down, and that's going to be a penalty against Toronto for interference. This will be the 9th Lehigh power play of this series. This will be their 5th tonight. They're 0 for 4 in the game. Here's the draw. That's one back. Phantoms 0 for 4 on the power play in this hockey game. York gets it back. Centers to Willie. In for Frost. Can't get that to the goal. There's Jack Kopecka, and he'll fire it down. 3 minutes to go in the middle period. Toronto and Lehigh tied at 0 tonight from downtown Toronto. Here's Frost down that left side. Hit there. This is round 2, game 3. Kopecka has a step. Here's Kopecka. Looks for help. Found it. Couldn't get a shot to the goal. Back in from behind. Tries to center that pass. Rubstov kept in by Timu Kivihalme. Giving some trouble. Soma picks it up. In shoot. Sandstrom got that. Here's Willie back ahead to Rubstov. 1.5 minutes to go in the middle period. Fired in by Toronto. In and around that finds Brett Seeney. Seeney to the net. Walkered away. Here's Michaelis in the corner. Tries to settle it down. Butterman back. York. Here's Rubstov in his own zone. Having some trouble with the puck. Frost. Kept in by Toronto again. 6 seconds to go in the period. Anderson in the corner in behind. We are going to go to the 3rd tonight. Scoreless from Toronto. What a hockey game. What a series. It's been tight every single game. Shot 7-6 Toronto after 2. Hits are 9-8 Phantoms. Hits 7-6 Toronto. Power plays Phantoms 0 for 5. Toronto 0 for 1. We go to the 3rd. Scoreless. Welcome into the 3rd period of play here tonight from the Coca-Cola Coliseum in downtown Toronto. Marlies look to end it here tonight, but they're scoreless through 2 with the Phantoms. Here's York. Plays that across to Willie. Down the left side of the step in. Just started the period. A shot. Handled by Mrazek. He'll knock that down. Manel. Michaelis. Here's Joey Anderson. Looking to take off. He's gone. In. And that one just set wide. Back in front. Redirected off a Phantom in front of the goal, but never made its way by. Here's Willie back to the goal. And York has it. Has to be careful. Another penalty's coming to Toronto for tripping. And then a hit on the play. They touch up. Power play Lehigh. This will be their 6th of the night, their 11th of the series. Here comes the draw. Lehigh on the power play 0 for 10 in this series. Toronto 0 for 1. Draw one back, controlled by Dusak. He'll pick it up and fire. It goes off of Marley and back down the ice. On its way down and racing after it. Here's Clendenning in his own zone. Far pass ahead. That finds Mayhew. Mayhew has to be careful. Got by with it. In the corner. Poke back ahead. Forster has it. Kopecka's on him. Now a step with a shot. And Mrazek gobbles that up and holds on for the Marlies. Good save. Just come out, stand tall, make that save, hold on. And still tied here in the 3rd period at 0 in game 3 from downtown Toronto. Fans looking to erupt here tonight. Oh, nothing to erupt about yet. Still scoreless in Toronto. Stop there by Mrazek. Made a good one as it's cleared back out by the Marlies again. Here it's picked up and back into the Toronto zone. There's Philip Kroll, and he'll clear back to center at least. Clendenning at center ice, having some trouble with the puck. Anderson's on him, but he gets that to Mayhew. In come the Phantoms, step to the goal! And that's stopped by Mrazek. Back in the corner again, centered right on! Stopped, another shot! That didn't make its way to the net. Marlies finally get it and out. Joey Anderson back down the Lehigh ice. Goes around for Mark Michaelis, makes a step to the net, backhands it wide. Has it again from the corner. Anderson picks it up in tight, and he sent it through the paint and wide from the other side. Kick back to Anderson. He'll look for help. Couldn't keep it inside. Sushko back out of the zone. Turned over at center by Forster. McKenna's after it. A chance to the net. Oh, Sandstrom got the poke check out, and he strips the puck from Jeremy McKenna from a glorious opportunity. What a hockey game, almost halfway through the third, still scoreless. Here's the face-off, one back, and it's picked up in the corner by Hogberg. Stolen by McKenna, centers that back, Chris! Fired, and a hit a body in front. Trying to get it out, Brett Cini keeps it in. Cini to the goal! Oh, that was handled. It came back in front. Marlies trying to find it, they're hungry, and they steal it here. Cini from behind in front it again. He tried to center that. Another, and they score! That one does go in! 1-0, Marlies! And it's going to be Jeremy McKenna. With just 8:28 to go, the fans are on their feet now. It's 1-0 Toronto. Here's Rich Clune, a step to the puck. Gets to it at first. Drops it front off the side of the goal. Gets it back. Looks for a shooting lane. Rubstov is there. Clune is on him. Stole the puck again. Frost. Marlies just trying to keep it in here. 6.5 to go. Lehigh down 1-0 in a must-win game. In come the Phantoms. Step to the net. Turn back. Center that. It's given away. 5.5 left, 1-0 Toronto. Kapaka for Dargachitsev to the net, scores! Semyon Dargachitsev may have just swept the Phantoms. It's 2-0 with just 5:03 left. So the Toronto Marlies put up 2 here in the third period, and it comes just past the halfway mark. Stolen along the boards, Chad Chris. Here's a pass. Frost backhanded right on. Stopped by Mrazek. Now desperation for Lehigh. Looks to the net again. That shot snatched up by Mrazek. Played in front of his net. 3 minutes to go. Lehigh down by 2. Here's Jack Kapaka. He'll race ahead. He has a step to the net. That one trickled through it in! And that'll do it! Good night to the Lehigh Valley Phantoms, and we'll see you next year! That one hit a stick, and it finds its way in to make it 3-0. Now a penalty coming with just 2:02 to go in this one. The Lehigh Valley Phantoms had shown up, but they hadn't found a way to score, and they're going to get swept by Toronto. Here's the face-off. One back by the Marlies. Dusak ahead. Antti Somla with a step. Short-handed comes Toronto. Somla again. In shoots. Sent it just off the mark. Here's Kivi Holme back. In shoots. Kicked away. And that one on the doorstep. They can't find it. Short-handed. They have it. Another pass. That one tucked. Stopped again. Sushko. And the Marlies all over the Phantoms now. Here's Kivi Holme. Dusak back ahead. Somla inside again. Forrester out. And the Phantoms turn it over. Joseph Dusak played ahead to Somla. Now Willie gets it back inside. 45 seconds left. Turned back, gave it away. Kivi Holme, it's a 2-on-1. He has Cini with him and never found him in front. Here's Willie, kept inside by Toronto and now back out. 35 seconds to play. 2-on-1. Great stick play. Marlies get it again. 30 seconds on the clock. Cini drops. Kivi Holme shoots. That one goes wide. Into the corner after it. Sushko. Here's Forster with it back. Mayhew up the right side. Mayhew turned over to Kivi Holme. Under 20 seconds left. Toronto on their feet here. Here's Dusak. Shot to the goal. Doesn't make it. Anderson. It does come out. 10 seconds left. Phantoms are done. Sushko shoots. Stopped by Mrazek. Gobbles that up. 5 seconds to go. Cleared by Anderson. The Marlies have swept the Crunch. And now the Phantoms. And they're going to round 3. A 3-goal third period sends the Phantoms to the exits here in Toronto. The Marlies will go on to round 3. It is undetermined who they will face. We will let you know once we know. The Maple Leafs also go into round 3. We know who they will face. It's the St. Louis Blues in a best-of-7. And that's coming your way soon. The Toronto Marlies end this series in sweep fashion. 2-1, 4-0, and 3-0, 2 shutouts in the series.